Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a video that I am very, very excited about because, first of all, before I get into everything, I wanted to tell you guys that I don't know if you guys already knew this, but I have 25,000 subscribers. Boom, shakalaka. I went there. That's a quarter of 100,000 subscribers. That's pretty much a big deal. That's like a huge deal to me. That makes me like so excited. This day is going to be the best day in the whole wide world, and I'm really excited about my life. Yeah, I basically woke up this morning, and last night I had checked my subscribers count before I went to bed. And by the way, guys, thank you for all of the sweet, amazing comments you guys sent me last night on that other video, the new video I put on. That was a really big deal to me to like get back on there and like see all that, and I'm so glad I have like the support system I do. And I'm sorry I'm getting all cheesy and whatnot on you guys, but seriously, it was like a really big deal to see all that. But yeah, I just want to say thanks real quick before I thank you guys for getting me to 25,000 subscribers, because I got up 25,000 subscribers. So, yeah, for this video I decided I wanted to do kind of a combination of my YouTube story and my makeup story, since both of those things really tie into what I do here, obviously, because they're both that's what I do on here, makeup and YouTube. That's like my life right now. I also, wow, I have like this mixture of emotions going on. Before I get into all that, I wanted to say I'm so sorry for being such a wishy-washy guru. I cannot believe you guys stuck with me for this long when I've gone through like dry spells of YouTube and not done YouTube for like a month, and then gotten back on and been like, hi, I'm here, and then you guys are like, oh, we missed you. Like, that's all. We're not gonna like be mad at you. I don't know why you're not mad at me, but that's cool. So yeah, thanks for not being mad at me ever, because I don't think I really ever had like a really truly mad person like be like, why weren't you on here? There's always the sad people, but there's never the mad people, which is nice. But hey, don't jinx me. Don't go and be mean to me, like, just because of that, because maybe I'll quit again. No, I'm just kidding. I'm here to stay. I'm literally, this is my spot. I'm gonna be here on YouTube every single day. Probably. I mean, I'm gonna try to. And by the way, vlog channel up and running. I'm gonna have a vlog on today. Right after I put this video up, I'm gonna do a vlog. I don't know what it's going to be about, but it's going to be a vlog. I haven't filmed it yet. I'm just saying this because if I say it in a video, I will have to do it, so I'm doing it. So yeah, but it's time to get into the actual point of this video, which is to fix my bangs in a mirror. Which is to tell you guys about my story. So once upon a time, there's a little girl named Arden, and I'm not going to start it off like that. So, to begin with, I first started using makeup when I was not really young, but I used to just do the thing where I would go in and like use my mom's lipstick, and I thought it was so cool, or I'd like use my mom's like really nice brushes and like put on an eyeshadow or whatever, and I didn't know what primer was, and I didn't know what anything was, and so when I used it, I ended up making it look like either someone who wasn't even wearing mascara or makeup or anything, or someone who was wearing way too much makeup and not even looking good when they wear it. So that was kind of my experimental stage when I was really young. I was never, I don't know how to put it, I was always into beauty, and I was always into like making myself look prettier, obviously, but I kind of did it through clothes. I didn't do it through makeup. And that was kind of a downfall, because even though you had like something really cute on, if you didn't have the right makeup on, then it didn't really go with what you were wearing, which I never realized until I was older. But in 5th grade and 6th grade, I wore clear mascara, always good, and I wore lip gloss, and that was about it. I never wore anything else. If I wore anything, it was like lip smackers, like Bonnie Bell, like all that fun stuff, and I still wear that stuff. Like, that stuff is the bomb. But yeah, it smells really good and it tastes really good. My first makeup kit I ever got was in 6th grade, and my mom's friend, Miss Dee Dee, got me, and this was a really big deal to me, but she got me a makeup kind of kit thing for my was it in 6th grade for Christmas, or no, it was my birthday, I think. I think it was my 6th grade birthday, or it was my 7th grade birthday. She got me an actual, like, nice makeup kit. She went to Sephora, and she, like, picked me out stuff, and it was a really big deal to me, because, like, Sephora, in my mind, when I was that little, was, like, way off, and then just, like, this beautiful thing that I could never attain, you know, that I could never go to. Because where I lived, we didn't have a Sephora at that time. Like, we just got our Sephora, like, 2 or 3 years ago. So it was, like, a huge deal. In fact, I skipped school that day to go to the Sephora. I remember that. I went to the Sephora opening at, like, 5 in the morning. It was really exciting. But yeah, so it was like in 6th grade when it hadn't opened yet. So it's like a huge deal to get to like have something from Sephora, because you'd have to go to like New York or LA or somewhere to get like the Sephora stuff, you know? So she went there and she got me a Kate Spade makeup bag, which this is my makeup bag. Like I always use this makeup bag. It's just the right size. It fits just enough stuff, and I still use it, and it's awesome. And it's got a really cool interior that's like, I mean, it's all scratched up now, but it's like really pretty. And I've always loved Kate Spade stuff, so it was really exciting to have that. And so I got that along with a makeup like brush kit from Sephora, which I actually am still using the eyeliner brush. I don't know where I put it. I was trying to find it earlier before I filmed this video, and I cannot seem to find it. But anyway, it came with like an eyeshadow brush right here, like a blending brush, and then an eyeliner brush over here. And I have this little shader brush that I never used, and the powder brush, which I always use, still in here. And I would steal my sister's Clinique makeup brush cleanser to like clean it and stuff, and I thought it was so cool. Yeah, so I had that, and then I also had like an eyeshadow palette that had, okay, if it's 9 eyeshadows in it. And it's from Hard Candy, and I used it for so long, all of the eyeshadows were gone. Like, I loved that palette. And I remember the first time I ever wore like actual eyeliner and actual mascara was this one time that my friend Michaela came over. We got the black eyeliner from, or the black eyeshadow from that eyeshadow palette, and we like dipped it in the eyeliner brush that's from my Sephora kit, duh, because it was so fancy, and I put it, like, I rimmed it around my eyes and stuff, and I came downstairs and my mom was like, it looks a little too dark for you, because I was like in, what, 7th grade at this time, and so everything looked too dark on me, because I had like huge big baby eyes when I was little, like, I still have pretty big eyes, but I mean, it was just like, oh, it was overwhelming. And Michaela looked really good with it, but I didn't really look that good with it. And that was the first time I ever wore like a real eyeliner. Like, I actually put it on and I like looked like I was wearing eyeliner. Like, if I ever wore eyeliner, it was like, oh, I'm wearing eyeliner, and I would put it like a little bit, a tiny bit on my lash line, and that was it. And now you see, I mean, it's just me. I love my eyeliner. Oh, and then, okay, so around that same time that I got that makeup kit, that one little makeup kit, I started watching YouTube. Now, I didn't actually watch it like I do now. The reason why I got on there is because I had a friend in 7th grade, at the end of 7th grade, the beginning of 8th grade, that her name was Kennedy. And she's still my friend. I still text her sometimes, but she lives in a different state now, which is sad. But she's coming to visit us, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, so it was a really big deal to me because Kennedy always watched YouTube. Always. And I'm still subscribed to her account, even though she had to delete it. I think that YouTube doesn't show that you like unsubscribed or anything. But her name was Miss Ken Ray, and I don't know if you guys ever felt like, you know, subscribe to her or anything. But she was the first one to actually like look at YouTube stuff. And every time I would go to her house, we would do like makeovers and stuff, and it was really exciting. And I always wondered how she knew how to do all this stuff. I was like, how does she know all this? And one time we were over to her house, I think we were over to her house, and she showed me It's Judy Time. That was my first ever guru to actually watch. And I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing thing in the whole wide world. It's about makeup and clothes and all this fun stuff and hair, and it's going to make me look prettier, and I just loved it. And so I kept watching it. And that was in 2008. And that's why, so that would be 2 years ago. So yeah, I would be in 8th grade. So if you look back on my account, I made that account and I made my name arose186 and everything, and I picked it myself because I've just always been called like Arden Rose Garden Hose because I used to love like playing around in the garden and stuff. I mean, I don't know, it's just like my nickname. So that's what my grandma used to call me when I was little. So yeah, so it kind of just stuck. And I was just like, okay, arose186. I didn't do any videos for like a really long time, like a year or two after, or not a year or two, but like a year after I made that account. So I started making videos in like 2009, so just last year. But what was it? Oh yeah, so I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so okay, so backtrack, on track. Okay, so we had been watching these videos for a really long time, and it was super exciting. And I had made an account just to subscribe to other people, and I made this stupid channel where this is so lame, and you guys are gonna laugh at me for saying this, but I have 2 wiener dogs, Niecy and Calvin, and I made, like, you know how you can put favorites, like favorite videos on there? Well, all of mine were wiener dog races and stuff, and so I had a really weird channel. And I got like 16 views on it, and I thought it was so cool. And on my channel. Yeah, so I just made it to follow other gurus and stuff. And over Christmas, I watched It's Judy Time. That whole Christmas break, I watched her. And I fell in love with everything that had to do with the guru. I just never thought it would be for me because I was kind of like, I don't know, I was the little kid and frumpy and I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was like a puppy with their paws too big, you know. I was just I was too awkward for YouTube. Then my friend Kennedy, we went to, where were we? I think we went somewhere and we went shopping with her, and then when we came back in my art class one morning, we were talking about it and everything, and she told me that she had made like a YouTube channel. Like she made a video saying like, I'm gonna do beauty videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, because we were gonna kind of do it together. And so she was already ahead of me, and I was like, oh no, now I have to beat her. And so I made a video and I was like, here I am, blah blah blah. And it's really weird, but my family has weird competitive streaks, like really weird competitive streaks. Like my sister's competitive streak is normal. She is like competitive in sports, which is normal. But I'm competitive on YouTube, and that's stupid that I would do that. But I get weirdly competitive with YouTube. And so she started making videos, and I was like, crud, I gotta get on this. So I made a couple videos, and she still had more subscribers than me and everything. And then I started making more and more videos and trying to get more and more like views and everything, because it's like a competition for me. And it felt like that, and I can honestly say that it was a competition for me. And I finally got a little bit more than her, and I remember I was like, not excited, but I was like, yeah, because it's like, I win. But I didn't really win because it wasn't a big deal. Then she had to delete her account because her dad didn't like her doing the videos anymore. But my parents were okay with it. And so I just kept doing more and more videos, and they would be like dumb ones that nobody probably wanted to watch, but I thought they were so cool. And I did it on my dad's really, really crappy laptop. And so like the quality was awful, and I barely had any makeup at the time. I literally had zero makeup at the time. I had like maybe a couple drugstore things, and I was still doing videos. And I remember I did my first, like, I had heard from all these other gurus once I had started like seeing like Juicy Star 7 and all that Glitters 21 and all that. I started seeing them, and they did like MAC hauls and stuff, and I thought it was so cool. And so I went to MAC and I bought stuff. And I remember my first eyeshadow was Romp eyeshadow, and it's like my favorite eyeshadow I've ever used now. And then Rice Paper was one of my first ones I got, and I still use it all the time. And then my first brush was the 239 brush from MAC, because I looked up so many different reviews, and that was like people's favorite MAC brush. And I thought it was so cool, and I brought it home. That was my first ever MAC haul. That Christmas, which was last Christmas and like this January and everything, I didn't do video for like a month maybe, and I came back and I had longer hair, and I was just kind of I was more ready for YouTube, I guess, because when I started doing YouTube, I so wasn't ready for it. I was like, what, 15? I think I had just turned 15, and I'm still 15, but that was like a year ago, so it was weird. And I know it's weird to say that like you would grow up in 1 year, but I was like a freshman in high school, so I don't know, it felt like I hadn't grown up yet. So I wasn't really used to YouTube, and I hadn't gotten my niche down, and I wasn't myself. I was just kind of like, hey, I'm doing YouTube videos. And now I'm like, hey, I'm doing YouTube videos, but completely different. It feels so good. And it's weird to say that, like, I only have 25,000. But it's a big deal to me. And I know it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but like, I'm so excited now to do like contests and giveaways and all this stuff. I'm just excited to like be that person that you guys can like watch every day, and you can come home and turn on your channel and see me like shine on your screen. And I'm just excited because it's just like a really, really fun thing. And I don't care how far it gets. I'm just glad I have this many people like watching me. Like, it's just, it's a fun. That's kind of like my YouTube and makeup story. And now I'm just doing anything I want to on here, and that sounds awful, but I really am, and I'm just excited about it all. So yeah, I want to get more into all the makeup tutorials. I want to be like a legit person on here. So if you guys have any like tutorials you guys want to see, like makeup tutorials or anything, I can do like my everyday makeup. I can do something crazy. I can do whatever you guys want. If you guys have questions about any like makeup products you guys want to see, how to get rid of like blackheads or anything, like anything you guys want to see, I really want to hear about it. This is your chance to put it all in the comments box and tell me exactly what you guys want to see on my channel, because I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about the strangers like me. Yeah, so, yeah. So that's basically my video. So, God bless. Thank you so much. So much for getting me this far. And I will see you guys later. Bye.